Langmu, just hearing the name, you might think it's the name of a temple. But in fact, Langmu is not a temple, but the name of a small town. This small town has an extremely unique geographical location. The Bailong River, which flows through the town, is the source of the Jilin River, an important tributary of the Yangtze. The Bailong River naturally divides the town into two parts. To the north is Luke County in Gansu Province, called Langmu Town. To the south is Ruergai County in Sichuan Province, called Langmu Temple Town. The Bailong River is very narrow here. If you have a good jump, you can hop back and forth between Sichuan and Gansu. When you come to Langmu, you should set aside 2 days, as there are 2 temples here. One is Saichi Temple, located on the Gannan side. The other is Geerding Temple, located on the Sichuan side. Next to Geerding Temple, there is also a tourist attraction called Langmu Grand Canyon. Now, follow me as we tour these places in order. Geerding Temple is a Gelugpa monastery with more than 10 halls, including the main assembly hall, medical college, Kalachakra Hall, Protector Hall, and the Incarnate Hall. The most famous feature of this temple is the enshrined mummified body of the 5th Geerding living Buddha. However, most of the main halls are not open to the public. After touring Geerding Temple, you'll find the entrance to Langmu Grand Canyon right here. From here, you can go upstream to explore the source of the Bailong River. At the entrance of the canyon, although the Bailong River doesn't have a large flow, its current is very swift. Here, the Tibetans have built many prayer wheel houses, using the natural power of the river's flow to turn the turbines, which in turn spin the prayer wheels day and night. It's a design that is both devout and ingenious. If you keep walking forward, you'll find the fairy cave, which contains a stone for making wishes. This fairy cave actually has 2 entrances. Hey, it's a bit of a squeeze for me to get through this one. Keep going forward and you'll come across a stretch of rocky terrain. Getting your feet wet is the least of your worries. Just make sure you don't twist your ankle. Once you get past the rocky area, you'll reach Tiger Cave. I think you should stop here and not go any further. It takes a lot of effort to search for the source of the Bailong River, but it's a 12-kilometer round trip and the scenery along the way is pretty average. It's not even as nice as the campsite we found in the previous episode. Saichi Monastery is a bit larger in scale than Geerdi Monastery, with more than 10 buildings including the main assembly hall, the Maitreya Buddha Hall, the Tsongkhapa Hall, and the Tantric Sutra Hall. Saichi Monastery is situated on higher ground, offering a panoramic view of Langmu town, and from the platform of the main assembly hall, you can see the Red Rock Cliff in the distance. In the eyes of the locals, the Red Rock Cliff is not just a scenic spot, it is an offering table dedicated to the sacred Baden Lamu mountain across from it. It carries a sense of sanctity.
It was truly a pleasure meeting you. In that very moment, I was already
utterly swept away by the powerful current.
Not for the next life, for sure. But just to have you. That's all. In that moment,
My sword!
not for future lives, only to have right now.
You!
About 300 meters behind the temple, there is one of the largest sky burial platforms in the Amdo region, with a history of over 400 years. As everyone knows, sky burial is a way for Tibetans to return the bodies of their deceased loved ones to nature. There is no sky burial ceremony today. If there were, filming would be strictly prohibited. On the way from Langmu town back to Lanzhou, you will pass by two more scenic spots. One is Gahai Lake and the other is Guomangshidi. Gahai Lake is very similar to the Ruergai Flower Lake scenic area. Entering Gahai Lake to capture the scenery where water and sky merge makes for stunning photos. But the prerequisite is that the weather must be very clear. If you're lucky, you might even photograph flocks of waterfowl and black-necked cranes. Whether or not to visit this scenic spot is up to you. Guomangshidi is very similar to the previously mentioned Awanchangshidi with a high degree of resemblance. This is a free viewing platform, and the black-necked crane sculpture greatly enhances the beauty of this wetland. With this, our journey through Green Gannan is about to come to an end. Thank you to all the fans for your continued attention, likes, and encouragement. Every time I travel, I shoot a large amount of footage and then carefully edit and produce it at home. The Gannan videos you're watching this season were filmed by me in July this year, capturing the golden autumn of October. I will continue my journey across China. Can you guess where my next stop will be?